Good morning, everyone. It is 9:30 in the morning, and I've been up for about 30 minutes. I slept till 9. It is just a cold, wet, dreary day today. That's what it is. That's what I woke up to this morning. Um, let's just say I got out of bed at about 9 o'clock this morning. I was awake. But Chico and I decided we wanted to just lounge in the bed this morning and stay warm. And so we did that for about an hour, and until I couldn't lay there anymore. And so we're going to get in here and get my glucose reading for the morning. This is one of those things that has to happen every morning. And we're together going to see what it is. Now, last night I did have a snack tray for myself. But it was all proteins and pickles. I'm on a pickle kick. And so I'm going to enjoy the pickles that I have. I made them. They were my refrigerator pickles. And then I also have the store-bought pickles, dill pickles, that I enjoy. So I'm enjoying those. I'm hoping this is enough. Yep, barely was enough. It's 1:16. That's not bad. I'm going to get this into the doctor, and then we'll come back and have some coffee together. All right, this is chocolate chip cookie, flavored coffee. Does it taste like chocolate chip? It's good, okay, don't get me wrong, it's good. I'm gonna drink it. I don't think it tastes like chocolate chip, but the flavor on it is good. Oh, it's so good. All right, I'm gonna get busy answering your comments this morning. I gotta go take my medication this morning. So let me do that first, and then I'm gonna answer your comments. And today is, like I said, a cold and dreary day. And it's one of those days where you just want to stay inside and not do anything. And that's the reality. It's the real. There are days like that. And I had one yesterday. It was cold and dreary yesterday. And today it's the same way. I'm hoping that, I'll look it up, but I'm hoping that the forecast, let me look and see the full forecast while I'm sitting here with y'all. For tomorrow, that's what I want to look at. It's supposed to be heavy thunderstorms all the way until 9 p.m. tonight, about 8 to 9. So it's going to be like this all day long. So it's a pajama day. That's what I look forward to those pajama days. I don't want, I don't mind them, okay? I don't get depressed. I just snuggle up and stay in my pajamas. Now, Thursday is food bank day, and it's completely clear. So if it's clear tomorrow, I'm going to the food bank. It's going to be cold, but that's okay. I can handle the cold out in the car. I got a heater on it. So I can do that. I can't handle the cold wet. That's what I can't handle, okay? Those are the days that I want to stay in and just pajama day and snuggle. And so we're going to get things done even though it's a pajama snuggle day, all right? We are. We're going to get things done today. So let me go take my medicine, answer your comments, enjoy this cup of coffee, and we'll get busy in the house. Hey everyone, I'm bringing you in to show you something. that I received from a viewer. Gel nail polish. And it comes with, let me see if I can open it up and show you. This was part of my Christmas. It comes with 6 different colors of polish. But this is gel nails, so you have to have a special kind of function for it. And it comes like, this one is purple. That one is a red. This one is an orange color. I do like these colors, by the way. This is a yellow color. This one looks like a black. And a white color. So I'm going to put these back in here. And then I'm going to show you what this viewer also sent me. Because you do have to bake this. It's a gel nail, so you do have to bake it on. Like, it has to have this certain light. So they sent me this as well. And this is a 32 color luxury gel polish kit with the UV LED lamp that goes with it. And I am so excited about this Christmas gift. It comes with this lamp. And I'm going to be keeping this right here into the same box. And once a month or so, it comes with the cord that goes to this lamp. It has a manual on how to do this. And then if you'll look in here, it comes with a kit of, oh, Chico, he's into something again, where you can sample the colors on this color wheel if you want to. It comes with a bunch of little pieces, all right, that like a scrub brush and pair of tweezers and all kinds of things for the nail kit. And I'll show you this when I do my nails. It comes with glitter and all kinds of stuff, and I'm looking forward to doing these. But in here you can see there is a kind of styrofoam display that has all the 32 colors. And so I'm so excited about getting this kit open, cracked open, and doing this for myself, for my nails, once a month, and taking you guys along with this. I'm really looking forward to it. And so I'm going to put this back together in here with all the instructions and everything. And one day we will sit down and we will do my nails together. And that'll be an content for once a month for me to be using this kit along with these gel nail polish as well, and do my nails with you all. And we'll keep it in this box. And I'll just bring this box out when I get ready. All right, I'll get it back in there correctly. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. And it'll stay in this box along with this. And this will be my nail kit. Now, I did this because I have another item that I want to show you that I'm going to set this off to the side. And I'm gonna bring you in for a Temu haul. Okay, so let me back you up a little bit so we can get you completely into the picture here. Hold on a minute. All right, here we go with the Temu haul. And I'm so excited about this. This is not sponsored. I paid for this stuff, and because I wanted it. And the first thing that I wanted, this is, each one of these items I will do like a featured video on. But this is a cleaner for your ceiling fans. That's what this is. So I'm going to be using that in a featured video. I wanted some dish rags for my house, and these are dish rags that I have used for years, and so we're going to do a feature video on these and see how well they hold up to my cleaning. And you know, and then I have a, let me look and see what this is. Okay, it's a pair of pajamas. This says blessed. And I'm going to wear this on a pajama day. On a pajama day. And you know what? I think today is the day. It comes with a top and a pair of pants. This says blessed on the pair of pants as well. On the front, it says blessed. And so I think this might be the pajama day. It might be. So I'm gonna put that over to the side, and we'll keep going, and we'll see what other pajamas I have in here. I was in a pajama mood when I made these orders, and because I need new pajamas. My old ones are falling off of me. This one is a pair of pants that says coffee on it, along with a pair of shorts for the summer that says coffee on it, and then a top that says coffee. So we got that one. So this one had 3 items on it. What else do I have here? This is netting. I have to look and see why I ordered this, but it is like, it is a netting. All right. So I have to figure out why I ordered this. I think maybe I did this for, I don't remember. I'll have to go back and look. But it is a netting. That's what it is. I'm sure I had a purpose for it. Everything I order from Temu, I have a purpose for it. But it's a netting. We'll see what I have it written down somewhere. Then this is I'm not sure what I had this for. Sometimes I have ideas, I write them down, jot them down at my computer, at my desk, office desk, and then when I get the supplies, I can't remember why I had this. I'll have to go. All right, it's a springy little piece of, oh, you know what it is? I do believe these are, yeah, that's what they are. They go over, these are like covers for your dishes that you You want a quick cover instead of the that can be opened and shut really quickly, instead of the plastic wrap. That's what these are. These are the covers for, you know, like my snack trays. I could cover my snack trays, uncover them quickly and easily, and yeah, I'm looking forward to using those in a project my next time I do snacks. All right, y'all. This one was funny because y'all know I go to bingo. And so I now have, yeah, Chico's into stuff behind me, a lucky bingo shirt. There's where it is. All right. I'm getting everything out right now. Give me a minute. Mind you, I want you to remember that I did pay for these. This is not sponsored. These are things that I spent my Christmas money on. That I wanted for myself. Make sure everything is out of here. Hold on. When I say I literally do open this stuff up in front of you, I really do. All right, I think that's it. Okay. So, I'm gonna leave this here. This is a hairstyle dryer, and it comes with the what do you call them? With the attachments that I need for curly hair. And so I wanted to see what type, like, what quality it is for my hair. So let's get this open and let's see what the attachments are. It comes with a comb that you can straighten your hair with as you blow dry. It comes with where it jet streams your air on your blow dryer. It comes with the diffuser for curly hair. And then the blow dryer. Let me get this out for you so you can take a look. The blow dryer itself, that looks real nice. That looks nice. And there's one more item in here. Let me look and see what it is. So I wanted you to see that this one came with all these attachments. Oh, it comes with a couple of combs with it. It comes with a regular comb and one of those combs that has the parter in it on the end of it. And so I'm going to get all of this put back in here because I'm going to keep it in the box. I do store things in the original boxes that they come with so that I can know what's there and keep it all nice and neat and tidy. All right, I'll set this off to the side and I'll put it together later. But it will go back into that box for sure. Oh, the instruction manual. I do need that just in case there's something that I don't understand about it. All right, the next item that I ordered that I wanted was, I've been looking for solid shirts for myself to wear with my printed pants. And this is a nice black shirt. This one is also a long sleeve, nice black shirt to go with my printed pants. Another one, a different style, with the same fabric as the last one, but a different style. Ah, this is to pack away like a blanket from the winter to keep it from getting dusted. I have blankets that I needed packages for that I want to store differently than in my zipper bags, and I was looking for a bag for that, so I wanted to try this out to see if it's going to work. And so that's what this is, and I'm going to be looking forward to putting one of my blankets, mainly the quilt that my mom made me. Then I have this is a snack container that has 4 compartments in it. And I wanted to try it out. There we go. I wanted to try it out to see if it will work for like my evening snacks. And so I'm going to try this one out. If I like it, then I'll get some more. And this is a bunch of small containers. And I'll get this open and I'll show it to you in a minute. So those are 3 little nesting containers that store inside each other. And I will be using these to prepare, like if I want to take a trip or something like that, or go out on a day trip. The goal for this is to make this kind of a lunch kit for myself for a day trip, so that I can pack things that I can eat instead of trying to figure out how to order things at a restaurant. And like I said, that's a snack tray that I'm going to try putting a little bit of, you know, like I do my little snacks, a little bit of meat, cheese, pickles, and some nuts in, and make it a little snack tray for myself for the evening. And if I enjoy this, and I can buy, you know, several more of them, and I can create my snacks this way. And that way I can just go into the kitchen there and pull out one of these, and I've got a snack that I measured out, and I know what's in them, and I know how many grams of carbs and how many proteins, how many ounces of proteins are in them. So anyway, that's the haul. Now what I'm going to do is I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'll be back in a little bit. All right, today is the pajama party, and I'm wearing my blessed pajamas today. Yep, I am. I'll get you back up. All right, there we go. So I wanted you to see that I do have my blessed pajamas on, and just because it's a pajama day doesn't mean we're not going to get anything done. We can have a pajama party and still get things done, okay? When I was a kid, I loved having friends over in a pajama party. And so that's what I'm going to do once in a while, is that I'm going to have a pajama party and invite you guys over to spend the day with me. This is my second cup of coffee this morning. It is already afternoon, and I haven't even gotten in the kitchen to do my breakfast yet. I wanted to get that package packages opened up and show you, so that you'll know and you'll see some of the things that are going to be coming up and that I'm going to be doing for myself. One of the things is holding pajama parties once or twice a week. Okay, this came from a viewer, believe it or not. It was encouraged by a viewer on my live on Sunday. There's like, why don't you have pajama parties? Well, you know what? I might do Sunday live pajama parties. I'm thinking that's what I'm going to start doing. And we're just going to all together, meet together, have ourselves something warm beverage, sit in our pajamas and our slippers, and enjoy a pajama party and a conversation about the week that's coming up. It's the first day of the week. It's Sunday. So, and I always start my recording in my book on Monday so that I can discuss with you what I've done in the past week and my future plans for the week. And so this week, as you know, it was me cooking the chicken. I took that whole package of chicken out and realized that there was 6, I think, chicken thighs in there. So that's 6 meals for me this week. And that's what I'm going to eat. It's good. I love it. And chicken is one of my favorite things to do. And it's really easy for me to heat it up. Not only that, remember the green beans that I made was seasoned green beans, and they were good. They were good. I like green beans that don't have any seasoning in them at all, because then I can season it the way I want. And guess what? I found another can of green beans. Chico. This dog. This he is a handful, okay? He is. And even on days that we are stuck inside because it's raining outside, we are getting our exercise, because I am walking the length of my house over and over again, just like we would go for a walk several times a day. And I'm doing it on purpose, because I have a purpose in me making sure that I am exercising, even if it's raining outside and it's cold and it's wet and it's miserable outside. It doesn't have to be cold, wet, and miserable inside. And it doesn't have to limit me on walks. Just do it inside. You know, these are things that I thought about, on the dreary days that I don't want to go out walking and stuff like that. I can't go out walking. Why don't I go to a gym and walk around a gym? And then I thought, why get out in the rain, get wet, get into the gym, walk around the gym, then get out in the rain and get back home, when I can do it in my house and not even have to get wet and cold? When I was working, all those years that I was working, the worst days for me was the cold, wet, rainy days. Those were the worst. I hated going out in cold, wet, rainy weather. To this day, I hate it. And so I'm retired, and I am now creating with you guys YouTube videos. Why would I force myself to go out in the cold, wet, rainy weather when I hate it with a passion? Why would I do that? So what am I doing? I'm in my pajamas, warming up my house through the heaters throughout my house, and I am walking in my house and I'm doing things. I'm not just walking, I'm doing things I'm decluttering as I do this. And so I am in my pantry. I'm not showing it to you, but I'm slowly just minimally going through things and looking. Remember, on my cans, I have them labeled on the top. And so that's what I'm doing. And when I labeled all those, I put the oldest ones on top and the newest ones on the bottom. So I can go into my pantry, look at the dates on the canned goods that I have in my pantry, and pull the ones that need to be used. And that's what I did. And I don't last year I pulled all of them out and put them on my counter. I'm not doing that this year. I decided I'm not. I decided I'm going to walk back there, and I'm going to pick a can that needs to be used up every day. Or every day I need a side, because it's in there and I need to use it up. So that's what I'm deciding I'm going to do from this point on, is that I'm going to say, do I want to cook a side or do I want something quick? And I'm asking myself that every time I have to do a side. If I want something quick, go first to check my pantry to see if there's something that needs to be used up. If there isn't anything that needs to be used up, then I go into my freezer and I'm pulling out the things that I have already prepared. If I want to do a dish, okay, because I do a dish and it lasts me 3 or 4 days, sometimes 6 days, like this chicken. And if I'm doing a dish, then I'm going to pull out from my freezer what I need to do. And I already know what I'm going to cook next. What I want to cook next is I want to do egg roll in a bowl, because I have plenty of cabbage that needs to get used up. And so that's where I'm going to start. I have a head of cabbage in my refrigerator right now that needs to get used up. So I am going to do that full head of cabbage. I am going to make egg roll in a bowl with ground beef, because I have plenty of ground beef. And so remember, I got 8 pounds of ground beef and I gave away 6 pounds of the 8 pounds. Okay, there were 2 pound packages from the food bank, because I shared it. Because, right before that, I didn't even plan on that food bank. I walked out of the doctor's office and it was right there, and there was nobody to give the food away to. And so that's why they gave it to me, because they asked me, do you know people you can share it with? And I said, I certainly do. If they're going to give me that food, I am going to share it with my neighbors. Okay, I am. And the reason is because it is an opportunity not only for me to be blessed, but for me to bless others. That's what my channel, I hope, is all about, is blessing others with what I can. And so I do that. So I'm going to take that ground beef, which is a 2 pound package, and I'm going to add the entire cabbage into it. And then that is going to make 8 meals for me. It's going to make 8 servings. And so I can take that and eat on it for an entire week. That's a week's worth of meals for me. And so I'm going to do that. That's my next project. We're going to get in there and we're going to take 2 pounds of ground beef. We're going to season it up, put all of the, I got soy sauce, oyster sauce. I've got all of the Asian kind of seasonings in there. And we're going to make egg roll in a bowl, and it's going to last me. It's going to be 8 servings. Now, I could have 2 servings in a day. I could. But what I've found is that I've got to incorporate my vegetables every day in every meal. I've got to incorporate that. It's going to help with my gut. Okay? So, I am working on making sure that I am incorporating vegetables that are high in fiber, low in carbs into my diet. Okay. All right. So it is breakfast time. It is pajama time. Let's get into the kitchen and let's make some breakfast. It's afternoon. Let me look and see what time it is. It is 12:29. It is 12:29. So let's go in and let's make my first meal of the day. And I already know what I'm going to make. It's going to be ham and eggs with a piece of toast. Once I get done with this loaf of bread, from this point on, I'm going to cook my own bread. I'm going to make my own bread because I now have in my arsenal bread that is lower carb than what I can find at the grocery store. I cannot find a lower carb bread at the grocery store than I can cook on my own. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cook my own bread. Okay, so now I just got a notification that in 30 minutes I'm supposed to be at body recall, but y'all know that on cold, wet days, I don't go out. So instead of going out and getting wet and getting cold, I'm going to stay inside and do my body recall right here in my house. That's what I'm going to do. Let's get in the kitchen. Come on. All right, I'm bringing you in. We're going to get everything out. In the background, I'm getting out the bread for the toast. I am getting out the ham and the eggs. I don't have enough hands for all that, but I try to keep things really real with you guys here. And so this is it. This is me. So we got the skillets heating up because I do want them hot. All right, and then we're gonna come in. Chico, y'all always hear Chico and his squeaking. He has fallen in love with his little stuffed babies with the squeaker in it. Right. Excuse me while I reach around you. And I'm going to come in with some butter. That's my coffee, my second cup of coffee. It was cold. I'm going to come in with this butter. All right. We're going to get it good and greased up on one side, and then we'll flip it over. I'm going to soak up all of the butter. I say grease, but it's butter. Y'all hear that? That is Chico. He is playing with his squeaky toys. I want to thank you guys for encouraging me to adopt Chico. He brings me such joy. Y'all wait. He won't be able to hold it very long. All right. I had your Chico fixed today. Let me get that coffee out of the microwave. All right, I need to get some ham in that skillet. I think what I'm gonna do first is I am going to cook the eggs first. There we go. We got a little oil in there. Two eggs in the skillet. You know, speaking of eggs, I've been reading reports about eggs being such a high price in some parts of the United States. And for those of you that are finding eggs to be very expensive where you live, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry about it. I'm gonna put some of this gray salt on top of my eggs. Let me get out a plate. Let me get out a spatula or a spoon. I'm going to use a spoon today to flip those eggs. And I'm going to get out one of my china plates. Because all my other plates are in the dishwasher. Chico, out the way, baby. Out the way. Out the way. Let me flip over that. Perfect, the way I like it. The way I like it, perfect. All right, we're going to come in. We're going to flip these eggs. Ready. Turn this off. There we go. I am going to turn this on because I don't want my smoke alarms to go off. Okay. This goes. It's stuck, but I'm going to get it off before I move on. I don't know why it's stuck like this. That's okay. I can get it off before I move on. Not the first time I've had an egg stick to a skillet. It's something I did, I'm pretty sure of it. That's alright. It didn't burn. But I'm going to get it off before it does burn. Alright. Now, see? See that? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my 2 ounces of ham. I do have these portioned off by 2-ounce sections. And so I measured them out. So these 3 pieces is 2 ounces. heating up. I'm going to take these items and put them in the refrigerator. Leave it alone, Susie. Leave it alone. I'll bring you back when I get it plated up. All right, I'm bringing you back in to let you know that this is a netting that goes over my garden. And I'll be using this in the spring. So this is going to go in my gardening supplies. Slowly, I'm picking up things that I'm going to be using in the spring and the summer to help with gardening stuff. And this is one of them. And it's a complete net that's going to go over the entire garden. And it's going to help like keep the cats from digging up my plants and things like that. That's what I'm hoping. But I also want to make sure that I give enough, that I take it off as well, so that the insects can what do you call it? So the insects can pollinate the flowers. So I'm going to keep it over the plants early on until they start to bloom. And once they start to bloom, then I will take the netting off, and the netting so that the insects can get to fertilizing the plants. But that's the plan. So that one is going to go into my gardening stuff, and I will demonstrate that one in the springtime when I first start planting. I have some hot water boiling, and that can only mean two things: a cup of tea and maybe some Jello. And yes, both of them. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing a Jello and getting it into the refrigerator for me for later for a treat. And I'm going to do a cup of hot tea. So let's go pick out the hot tea. Okay, we're down in the bottom part of my advent calendar, and we're going to do the next one on there. This is what's left of my advent calendar. I'm going to get my glasses. Hold on. I always forget my glasses. How many of y'all forget your yours all over the place? All right, we're going to do clean matcha green. And what it says is, give your day extra sparkle with an invigorating blend. So we're going to do an invigorating blend here. And it is a luscious lemony green tea with nettle and fennel. So let's go ahead and get this let's go ahead and get this going. My mama used to say, a watched pot never boils, but as soon as you turn your back, boom, it boils. And that's what just happened. So let's get this tea made and the Jello, both in the same time. We're going to start with steeping the tea. And by the way, don't touch the top of this pot if you get one. Ask me how I know. I did, and it burned. It burned. So the metal part of this does get hot. The handle does not, but the metal part does. So this tea is going to start steeping. And then I need 1 cup. I want to take it slow because it's boiling hot water. There we go. 1 cup of boiling water for the jello. I'm going to get a spoon out. We're going to do black cherry because this is the one I have the most of. So that's why we're going to do it. They substituted black cherry for another flavor. And I had already ordered black cherry, so I got like twice as much black cherry than I ordered. That's all right. We're going to put this in here. We're going to come in and we're going to stir this up until it dissolves. Chico is inside the room. He chose to stay in the room. And I closed the door off to keep that part of the house really, really warm for him. And now you're going to hear him whining. And you're going to hear him whining because he chose to stay in the room and I closed the door to keep it warm. I gave him the option to come with me and he chose to stay in the warm room. So. All right, so we've got this dissolved. And now I'm going to come in and we're going to do the rest of it in cold water. We're going to stir it up. And remember those 4 containers that I had out? I'm going to pull this over here. We're going to get these like this. We're going to stir this really good. Oh, it tastes good. And then we're going to come in 1, 2, 3, 'Which one has less in it? This one doesn't have enough in it. And this one doesn't have enough in it. There we go. It's about even now. I'm going to come in with some hot water because I don't want this to set and be a pain to clean up. I'm going to go ahead and rinse it out. And we're going to let this cool. This is going to go right on into the dishwasher because that's what I do, see? I'm going to back you up because you're in front of the dishwasher, okay? And up underneath, I'm going to put these in the dishwasher as I go. There we go. And we're going to let these cool. Yeah, they look pretty even. Now I'm going to come in with this tea. I'm just going to leave that tea bag there, let it cool down. Oh, gosh. I am moving around so much better right now. Put these lids over here. So when I come in here, it's ready for me to just pop these lids on. And we're going to put a couple of stevia in here. Because if you don't know, this is probably 2 cups worth of, it's still steaming. That's 2 cups worth of tea. My tea cups and my coffee cups are big. Okay, they're big. And then we're going to go in and we are going to finish editing a video and sit down with this nice cup of tea. By the way, I wanted you guys to see that I set the table up again, with the exception of one plate that is, oh, it's in the refrigerator. It has something on it in the refrigerator. So my place setting is back here. Maybe one day we'll sit down and have dinner together. I think I might do that one day when I cook. I want y'all to see something. One of the things that I did, that I worked with children that had behavioral issues. And one of the things that I learned is that if you want a person or a dog to do a certain behavior, put a barrier between yourself and the dog. Like, I want him to come in here, but he is choosing to stay outside. So I shut the door. I put a barrier between myself and him. Guess what he wants to do now? He wants to come in here. Y'all saw him. So now you want to come in? Now you want to come in the bedroom where it's warm? Now you want to come in? I got a close up. Look. Look at that face. Look at the smile. I've had several people ask me how I help Chico to learn lessons. And so I wanted to show you this one. Once again, he decided that he ran out when I was doing something and would not come back in. He kept running after me. Well, guess what? He's now up underneath the door. I shut the door between me and him, and immediately he's there, whining and wanting to come in. So I'm changing his behavior by putting a barrier between myself and him so that he will want to come in rather than me chasing him. I refuse to chase him. I have to change his behavior and not him change mine. I'm not going to chase him. He's going to want to come in and be with me. Everyone, well, I went outside to check because I got an alert that there were some packages outside. And I got, for Chico, part of my Christmas money went to, I had Spice trained with these, and now it's time for Chico to learn how to use these. And the reason is because it's very, very necessary for dogs in our area to be trained on these for 2 reasons. Number one, it prevents their little paws from getting cold while they're outside. And number two, it prevents them from burning during the summertime, because in our area, dog paws burn on the concrete. And so what they are little socks. They're grip socks like you and I would wear, you know, in the at night, okay, with the grips on them. But they are for dogs, and they're Chico's size. And so I'm gonna have to put these on him, and I'm gonna have to teach him how to walk with them. Now, they're not like shoes. They are socks, that can be um, washed. And so I have one pair right now, and if he to train him, and then once he learns and it gets to the point, I'm gonna buy a pair for him, um, so that it can be, like he can have a pair for every day. Um, I'm also gonna look into getting him a pair of like um, rubber shoes, okay, so that he doesn't get, these will get wet, all right, because they're like socks, okay, so they'll get wet. But I want to train him on rubber shoes so that when it's wet outside, that I can put the rubber shoes on him. And so I'll get a pair of those as well. But on the dry days, he can have these on, and it'll keep him from getting his little paws from getting too cold, and it'll also in the summertime keep his little paws from blistering. And so we're going to start training on these. And how this works is that it has a snap on it right here, and then there's a Velcro around it, and you snap this on to the sock. You snap the Velcro onto the sock like that, and then you put his little paw in there, and then this wraps around his his leg and Velcros so that this does not come off when he is out walking. All right, it's too wet for me to put them on him today, and I want him to have them on all day long, and it's like 4:30 in the afternoon right now. So I'm not going to put them on him today, but I wanted you to know that I got those. So let me set these up for him. And there's four little ones. So let me get these set up for him, and I'll come back. All right, the second package that I had was, in fact, an ingredient that I needed to make my cornbread. Yes, this is called cornbread flavoring. That's right. And a few drops go a long way. And so I'll be using this, and it smells like cornbread. I'll be using this to make my cornbread. This is the one ingredient that I needed, and I got it with my Christmas money. Hey everyone, I'm bringing you in to show you my glucose is 107. Let me get the ketones in. Get that tested for you. One 1.0, so I'm in ketosis. I'm going to get this into the doctor. I'm hungry. It is 5, let me look. It is 5:24 right now. I do have a load of laundry in the washer, and the reason is because I walked through my bedroom and saw that I had enough for a load, so I threw it in there. I am washing some of the Temu items that I got because I want to see how they hold up, specifically the wash rags for the kitchen. And so we're going to see how those hold up, and I'll be using those. Okay, so let me get this into the doctor, and then we're going to get into the kitchen, and I'm going to heat up my chicken and green beans. For dinner tonight, I'm having 1 piece of chicken and a half a cup of green beans. And that's what I'm having for my second meal. So I'm going to sit down and enjoy my dinner. And the chicken and the green beans are delicious. And then we'll see what I get into in this evening. Who knows? Okay, the next thing that I am going to do for myself, and it's almost 6 o'clock in the evening, and I'm ready for it, is 1 cup of almond chocolate milk. And that is perfectly 1 cup. See that? Okay. 1 cup. I'm going to take this with a stevia packet. No. No, 2 tablespoons. I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of this syrup. 1 tablespoon is all I need, and I'm going to mix it up. Let me taste it. Yep, that's all it needed. 2 tablespoons is a serving of this. And has 0 carbohydrates. So, and it's 2 tablespoons, 0 carbohydrates. So, I'm going to take this, pop it in the microwave, and while this is going, I'm going to take all the dishes that I washed over on the counter, and I'm going to put them away. I added about a tablespoon of whipping cream to the top of my hot chocolate, and I hope you guys can see that. But that is going to give it the creamy feeling that almond milk does not give you. Let me tell you something. This is the whipped cream that I made. Let me see. There you go. This is the whipped cream that I made, and there's 2 reasons why I keep whipped cream that I made on my own in the refrigerator to top my jello pudding when I do pudding, and to top my hot chocolate during the winter months. I'm going to sit down and enjoy this hot chocolate as my dessert, and then we'll see what I do. We'll see. Good evening, everyone. Oh, I tell you what, it is about 8:30 in the evening, and I've decided I'm going to go to bed as early as possible today so I can get up early in the morning and feel fresh and refreshed. And so I'm going to sit here probably for another hour to hour and a half and go to bed right around 10 o'clock. And yeah, I want to let you know that I did have my before bed snack. I did have a plate of the cheese and beef stick and pickles. Okay, so I had cheese, both kinds of the pickles, beef stick, 1 beef stick, and 2 pieces of the summer sausage, along with a little handful of the mixed nuts, about an ounce of the mixed nuts, and then I'm having coffee. This is my 2nd cup of decaf coffee, and I'm going to sit here this evening and enjoy it. I took my evening medications, which one of them is like a Tylenol PM, so it helps me kind of drop off to sleep. And so I'm going to sit here and enjoy this hot coffee and let it keep me warm while I prepare to go to bed and answer all of your comments. I do that every morning, and I do it every evening. And then if I come in and sit down and see comments, I go ahead and do it in the middle of the afternoon as well. But I'm looking forward to tomorrow and the food bank haul and the plans that we have for the food bank haul. And yes, I'm looking forward to it. Now, next week, this weekend, we're supposed to get hit and slammed with a freeze. And so for the next day or two, like Friday, I'm going to have someone come over and remove the I'm still not able to walk on rocks and stuff like that without losing my balance. Okay, so I'm going to have somebody come over and disconnect my water hose, drain the water out of it, and get my pipes covered and ready. And so check on them because they have been in the past, but it's been a year since I've checked it. So I'm going to make sure that my pipes are ready for this big freeze that's supposed to happen in the next couple of days. It's supposed to happen between Saturday and Sunday, and tomorrow's Thursday. So I need to make sure that it's all ready. And so I am, um, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And so we're going to do another series of hunkering down and staying warm. All right. I hope you guys are ready. I know I'm about to get ready, and I'm going to make sure that I go to the food bank when I can and prepare all of that before I prepare my house for this freeze. This one is supposed to be even worse than the last one. And so I want to thank you guys for coming in and spending the day with me. It makes my day that you guys and gals, okay, actually come in and watch my videos. It just absolutely makes my day. I'm going to leave some playlists for you and a subscribe button. If you haven't already gone and watched my older videos, please do so. It helps. Believe it or not, it helps. And it not only does it help me, but it helps you understand who I am and where I was and how far I've come since I turned the camera on. I also, and above all, I also want you to be blessed because you guys bless me each and every day. You do. Just by showing up and watching my videos. That's all I that's all I ask for you to do. That's all that you have to do. You just showing up and watching my videos, giving me a thumbs up if you like the video, like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you know when I have a video coming out. All right? I'm going to be doing a few shorter videos periodically throughout the rest of this month. And they're going to feature items from today's Temu haul that I showed you in this video. And so I hope you enjoy those videos. And I'm going to, what they are is going to be shorts on how I use those Temu items. And so I'm getting better at this and learning how to do shorter videos that will air along with these longer ones. All right. I'm getting better at it. And I love the creativity. And so I will see you guys tomorrow.